Ho ho ho, welcome back to Playground Sessions YouTube channel, and a happy holiday season to you all as well. I'm Phil, and today we're jumping into a holiday classic called The Christmas Song, better known as Chestnuts Roasting. I'm going to be showing you an excerpt from the intermediate level arrangement. We're going to be looking at the second verse. And that section we're covering today sounds like this. 1, 2, set, go. Alright, well, I'm going to break this song section down for you guys. Right hand melody, left hand chords, then we're going to put these hands together. But don't forget, tap the card above to start your free trial of the Playground Sessions app. The app is where you can finish the song with all the parts. You can change difficulty levels, you get interactive feedback on your performance. There's a ton of awesome stuff in the app, so make sure you check that out. But let's get started breaking down the melody first. Key signature tells us there are 0 sharps, 0 flats. We're in the key of C major. Time signature, 4/4, also known as common time, 4 beats per measure. Pretty straightforward. What is tricky about this, though, is the melody has a pretty wide range with a couple of different hand position changes. So let's go over that now. Our right hand thumb starts on middle C. And then immediately we jump all the way up an octave. Then we're going to walk down stepwise motion. 2 finger comes over to E in measure 2. All right, next measure, thumb back to middle C. This time, pinky jumps up only to A. And then we're walking down again. 2 finger comes over again. All right, now we're on the second line. 2 fingers still on C. Thumb under to E for measure 6. Thumb all the way down to middle C, and then 5th finger on A. Now thumb down to B, and we'll finish this with pickup notes to the next section. They know that. So go over that with me again. Just rewind and play back if you have any questions or if you're unsure about anything I just went over. Otherwise, let's try this now at a medium tempo. 1, 2, set, go. Ahead as we hold. All right, now when you're ready, let's try this at full tempo, and then we'll start breaking down those left-hand chords. 1, 2, set, go. Alright, on to the left. We've got a handful of different chord shapes, but we're not jumping too far up or down between chords. What I want to do is just walk you through each chord one by one, and then we'll get into the rhythms. Our first chord is a root position C major triad. Then we walk up, second chord is D minor. Now measure 2 starts with a G over D. That looks like this, keeping our 5th finger on D. Now we're going to move this whole chord shape down for our 4th chord, F over C. Measure 3, back to root position C major. Now next we have 2 quarter notes. These are going to move kind of quickly. We have D minor with 4-2-1. Then we have E7 over D with 4-3-1. So again, those 2 quarter notes are D minor, 4-2-1. Then we're going to slide our hand back to the back of the keys so our thumb can reach this G sharp. Then measure 4 starts with A minor 7. We're going to stretch wide to play this 5, 2, 1. And that's a half note. So beat 3 of this measure, we're going to compress a little bit and slide back so we can reach this B flat major triad. All right, next line down, measure 5, C major triad again. This time though, we're playing it with 4, 2, 1. And that's because immediately following, we're back to our B flat major chord again, so we're going to use 5, 3, 1 again for that. Measure 6, C major again, but this time we're back to our root position fingering, 5, 3, 1. And that's because of what comes next. Again, 2 quarter note chords, but this time they're different than they were above. Now we have an F sharp minor 7 over E. We're going to play that with 1, 2, 3. That looks like that. And then, quickly, one beat later, we're playing a D minor chord with 1, 2, 4. Now, next measure, we're getting close to the end. E minor 7 over D with 1, 2, 3. Some weird chord shapes in this one, huh? Next, we're going to jump to a G7, a wide G7. And then back up to root position C, whole note to end this section. So, like always, with these video lessons, the great thing is you can pause, rewind, and play back to strengthen your knowledge of this stuff by repeating it. But when you feel confident that you can do it at the slow tempo, let's do that now. 1, 2, set, go. All right, now let's speed this thing up to full tempo, and then we'll talk about putting these hands together. 1, 2, set, go. All right, guys, home stretch. Let's talk about how to put these hands together at the same time. I want you to think about the left hand as just playing the big, strong pulses. That means beat 1 and beat 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Left hand's going to be keeping that pulse. There are a few times, 2 in particular, where the left hand plays quarter notes, and we have to really spend a little extra time there in those sections figuring out what the right hand's doing and making sure everything matches up. But for the most part, think about the left hand as feeling this thing in 2. The big, strong pulses on beat 1 and 3. The right hand really has to be able to go a bit on autopilot, and that's to say that you should practice the right hand part on its own maybe way more times than you even think you should. That's because there's a lot of changes in the left hand positions, fingering, different chord shapes. So you're going to be spending more energy than usual on the left hand. Make sure that right hand is in good shape on its own. So I encourage you to walk through this out of tempo. In fact, pause this video, walk through this just figuring out where they play together, where the hands play by themselves, and go through the whole section doing that a number of times. Then when you're ready, meet me back here, push play again, and we will do this at a medium tempo with the hands together. 1, 2, set, go. Alright guys, last thing we need to do is speed these hands up to full tempo. But let me remind you that when you're done, you gotta get the Playground Sessions app where you can finish this song, any difficulty level, and all the parts using interactive feedback. Right now you can try the app for free for 30 days, no questions asked, no strings attached. You also get 3 free song credits just for signing up. So definitely want to check out the app and take advantage of that deal while it lasts. Alright, well let's wrap this up. The Christmas song, intermediate level, second verse. Hands together, full tempo. Let's do it. 1, 2, set, go. Great job, you guys. I'm Phil, and I'll see you for more video lessons very soon, I hope. Give yourselves a round of applause. The features you saw on screen today can be at your fingertips with the Playground Sessions app. Co-created by music legend Quincy Jones, Playground teaches the piano with interactive feedback and gaming features, all while using your favorite songs. Alright guys, I'm Phil. Hit subscribe so I can see you for the next video.